And just as I got here, I forgot to note one thing. I forgot to note the last bit of social media that I normally do note. That's messed up. Anyway, everyone, happy Walpurgis Night. It's halfway Halloween in case you didn't know. But anyway, I am Menos. Welcome to my Madhouse. And this is my 13th Sanity check. This is a 1-year anniversary of Sanity check. I'm glad to be here with you guys. Now, if only little me didn't forget to summon don't forget to use that thing for the rest of it. I need to summon that thing for the rest of it. Anyway, how's everyone? And yes, I'm actually sending a tweet live of all things. Of all things to forget, and I was already late in Diplo. By the way, that actually deserves a full clip. Yeah, that seriously deserves a full clip, not just instead of a short. The first anniversary of yeah, I can't believe I'm actually tweeting live here. This is messed up. At least this isn't government. Not too bad. Otherwise, I would have been 25 to 30 minutes late in Diplo again. Lunashi Live. You're on VTuber tag and well, Perk is not. But yeah. There's a manga movie in the works, and yes, it does involve Walpurgis Night, the witch itself. It's also my motive of why I ended up celebrating Walpurgis Night here after I found out it's between the night of April 30th and May 1st. That's also halfway towards Halloween, October 31st. And I gotta find that thumbnail again. There we are. And I bet, oh yeah. I better self-destruct, yeah, I'm self-destructing these other things. Yeah, I was seriously busy. I was seriously busy this weekend. Unfortunately, I couldn't get to a ton of things. Thankfully, I've made it towards here. But now that side quest is done. Links, bro, welcome. This is right after checking. This is right after checking. No idea how long you've been there. Now, it's as always through every sanity check. This is mainly on what's been going on with me. All the anime manga I've been checking out and games I've been checked out lately. Those go first. This includes everything I've done on stream. Oh yeah, let me know if I'm too loud or soft, or the music's too loud or soft. We won't be on this theme after we get into the Clown World show, or once we lap the Bonfire again. And that I know the hat looks weird because I have this a proper prop this time. I also have the previous hat. I'll likely bring that out later. But anyway. Yeah, then again, a bunch of crap happened as well. After the Comics graduation, so did a lot of other VTubers as well. A few terminations and Nyanda's pound of flesh just dropped to the ground hours ago. Alongside some other things. Yes, I did. Yes, I was there for Uto's graduation. That one was somber. And the long and the short of my tech replacement disasters, I had to replace a TV and then one of my screens. I tried to aim for my Wi-Fi extender, but that bastard lives another time for now. I also found something that may end up freeing my arms and hands after all. So if the devil's experiment ends up becoming a success, from point forward, depending on the stream, you're gonna be seeing my arms enhancing. They won't be bound anymore. Hopefully that's the case. But now, with all the fluff out of the way, let's start with the anime manga stuff. And as always, the spoilers involved will be very mild. Yes, I did try Ocean Occult. I did not go up to current. This definitely, yeah. This is either going to be end up extremely fun down the line or an explosive train wreck. I most likely predicted it's going to be an explosive train wreck. But I'm willing to see how it all goes. Yeah, I'm definitely willing to see how it all goes. And yes, if you're wondering, yeah, I enjoyed that thing. I don't know if it's either I hadn't seen a good death scene in a while, or I'm just that sadistic. Yeah, it's likely both. I'll leave that to you as you will. Once again, I've only finished up to episode 2, but things look promising so far. But I'm predicting it more towards to be a total train, either a total enjoyable train wreck, or something ends up being more fun down the line. Likely both considering the writer was also responsible for Scum's wish. Well, the story writer for the manga version anyway. But the only other anime and manga related that I'm also up to snuff with was the MILF Isekai Not Pochi Sensei's. That one's pretty good. It's the manga where a hero ended up getting booted out of his party and he decided to fuck everyone's mom. He already got one of the party's moms and has a definite grasp of the rest of him. And the other party is already feeling it. They're already feeling it. Great. Why words escape me now? Oh yeah, they're already feeling it from kicking the main character out. Turns out he was actually maintaining the rest of everything. Even the odd jobs to maintain the entire party up until he got booted. And now they're already on the rest. But how bad yes, you'll definitely have to see that. Dude, their pain is already pretty glorious. But that's it for this. That's it for that one. I've spilled enough beans in the case of that manga. Unfortunately, due to my busy schedule and the tech disasters, I haven't gotten to much else, including the panty flashing anime I've been seeing that I want to see. Now the game section, which as always it's meteor. First off, Fate Grand Order's event, which I just completed. 1,000,000 points on everything. Mysterious Idol is maxed out. Not counting Grails, don't worry. And I beat the challenge quest. However, it didn't go without any collateral damage, as also an altar ended up coming early and taking half my quartz. He's gonna take all my tickets soon. Now I'm cooling it on the rest for Koyan. For light Koyan Sakaya. I forgot there's a light and dark Koyan Sakaya. I'm gonna have to do the same method that I did for one of the summer servants I remember pulling until I ended up getting her as the other starter. Yeah, that one was Lancer Tamama, but it turns out she was cursed after all, and she had to die along with the account. Yeah, a freak accident ended up taking my JP account way back then. But should I start over again? I'm definitely going for Beast Nero. From what I heard, the Beast class is actually very useful as well. Deals super effective damage against all the normal classes, but is weak to all the extra classes. And this is to balance out. So once again, balancing out alter egos. Which I believe they don't have another counterclass outside Berserker. But should I decide to do that, after all, that one's strictly free to play. Plus, I will not be active as much there, if at all. Now, shortly on to my other gacha, which was Azure Lane. If you hadn't seen from earlier, yes, I did end up obtaining Little Enterprise. And that was during a mic test as well. I had to do all these mic tests because Stream Elements updated and it basically reset my mic, and I almost got a Megathon effect. I still ended up getting the Megathon effect through the first part of reviewing my own thumbnails. How unfortunate. Well, I will definitely get to that, don't worry. However, the next week after this stream, yeah, it's extremely packed. A full moon week, plus it's also Splatfest week. Yeah, and the next full moon is on a Friday. I hope I'm not overloading myself here. You have to make it so where I don't overload myself, if at all. Thankfully, I've been doing a good job of it. I just took a break not too long ago. But anyway, I did try the cart mini game on a Twitch stream. It was very fun. Yeah, it was very fun, and I have the VOD up and I have the full VOD up and going. Yeah, ended up splitting because of some shenanigans. Because once again, I was talking shit to my extender and it responded in kind. Yeah. Oh! Nathan, welcome. Nathan Dollins, welcome. I can't believe I forgot to display the chat. Forgot to display YouTube chat of all things. There we go. Well, thank goodness. Should be up and completely running for the rest of the show. Can you lower the BGM a bit? Wait, it's that loud. Did say earlier whether it was too loud or too soft. Is this any better? Yeah, and that theme was at half. Forgot that some themes are more powerful than others. Yeah. Yes, so I have headphones. Oh, good. Some are headphones users, the others end up streaming straight from the TV. Well, like I do. Hi, Menos. Sorry. I hope it all is well with me. Nercothobia Z, welcome. Yeah, everything Yeah, everything's thankfully all peachy keen. Why'd I stumble on my tongue just now? Yeah, I'm still chronicling. I've already chronicled the anime I went through and manga I went through. Now I'm at the game section. Now back on the topic of Splatoon. As by now the Triforce Splatfest got announced. And it's honestly they're honestly very good choices. But it was a rough choice between courage and power. And I decided I want to go for Team Power. I want the power Triforce. That's enough of that. But that's enough of that for now. Basically trying to love what I can. Also, going back to the tech stuff. Turns out up until the new screens haven't been properly turning anything. I haven't been properly turning the screens off itself. I've been turning everything else off whenever I don't use it, especially when sleeping. But that was the problem with those and my smart TV. And guess what happened to them all? But with the exception of the smart TV, that ended up getting scrambled due to a power surge. And I'm gonna need new plug extenders with power surge protection. Oh yeah, the last Sanity trick was definitely why not to dispose of doll in the river. Yeah, that's still on my clip docket. I'm gonna have to, if push does come to the shove, I'll have to put on an archived editing stream. Could be, could not be, could be archived, could not be archived. What happened? If it's archived does end up on Twitch, I'll have to use this as an archive premiere on YouTube a bit later. And I'm doing all of this even though I'm not monetized there just yet. Basically already preparing for that. But anyway, the last game that I've been dealing with. That last game is Contraband Police. I've acquired it. I was gonna start it, but that was the day my whatever had its last straw. That was my last straw. It ended up crashing, and I was already pretty winded. So that, on top of that, I ended up having K Angel to deal with for an additional time somehow. Don't worry, I thankfully got out of it unscathed. And she's in one of the prisons now, thank goodness. But still, all that costed me a lot. Yeah, all that cost me that entire day, so I had to entirely cancel that. However, definitely after next week, I'll deal with Contraband Police. So that Luigi's Mansion. So that's 3 I'm juggling again. Luigi's Mansion. Oh, Luigi's Mansion 3. That's to clarify. Pokemon Legends Arceus. And about to be soon Contraband Police. Yeah, it's allegedly just 5 to 6 hours total, but I bet whatever route you end up in is shorter. Yeah, I mean, look, you got other things to do. Much appreciated, Talking Taco. Yeah, I actually hit 2 advice moments that sanity check. I'm definitely dealing with them both. I also want to deal with yet another devil's experiment where I explain my own terminologies and some general VTuber terminologies. I've actually said this before. However, that is everything. Yeah, that's everything with what I've been up to. Yep, after double checking, yeah, that's everything. No, not everything. I debuted a new outfit. I end up debuting a new outfit out of all things. Yes, I can go blonde with it. But you're gonna see me with black hair most of the time. If not this whole time. So yeah. It's time I get to the second part of a sanity check. Yeah, the Clown World show. And I'm not gonna go that out plan a second stream anytime soon, so and a ton of dumb shit already happened, so I've gathered 20 whole topics for this special. It's a special episode, so why not go the extra mile? And many of them are short, don't worry. So I'm gonna go away a bit to hydrate. And when I come back, we'll be at we won't be in the scanner room. If not at all. We'll be at that area again. I've lit the bonfire once more. So let's have at it. Where is it? There you go. Not fully prepared. Come on, it's a pretty damn rough to prepare. But now... here we are. We're at the protection bonfire once again. And this is as per Walpurgis not. Found something still in the fire pit. Wow. That was another fire pit you just found then. Also, trusted several of my D&D quests. Place over name several skeletons kind of named to me. Yeah, definitely switch up the names then. And, oh, chat's welcome. Just in time. Oh yeah, this is Walpurgis not. What's Walpurgis not without a bonfire festival after all? But that's legit used as a method of repelling the witches and other demons. Those festivals were actually meant for that. Pagans used it because they thought it was this. That's where witchcraft was the strongest. However, the protection against witchcraft is the strongest here as well in case of bonfire traditions and festivals. That's actually still used to this day. And it's gonna be for this old perk, it's not. No thank you, Jats. No thank you. Yeah, I'm doing that sort of thing. Yeah, I have tried gummy vitamins, but that's most all do. Oh, hey, Epic Outfit Menos, thank you. Yep, debuting this thing the moment I got back. And if you notice the hat, yes, this hat was from last year. I had to shrink it to size because it was better here. Maple Cat Studios hat. I was using the other hat. But enough about that. Our descent to Clown World is going to be a long one. 20 topics, many of them are short. However, I just realized that the first one's a feel-good topic, but this also ended up being my rule breaker. Ended up being my rule breaker by, wow, ton of months ago, literally the end of last year. Literally at the end of last year, at top of Podwater time. Oh, Nick now, because Nick's a personal slang for Snickers. About yeah, I miss having those, but I can't have too much of that right now. Try to use up on the intake. But anyway, which topic did end up becoming my rule breaker? And thankfully, I ended up having just one rule breaker, not many more. So here's the one we're talking about. Let me check first. There. Oh, good. Yeah, it's this one. It's addressing a pretty good trend right now. Hot for robots. Sexual arousal increases willingness to have sex with robots. And the sky's blue. Literally everyone wants a robot made right now. Thankfully, I have a bunch of these at Madhouse domain already. They're also extremely friendly as well. Also, no, I doubt you broke anything. Also, to me, I doubt you broke anything, and I don't know what Neil's doing. Yeah, Neil happens to be the new CEO. Ain't Susan anymore. Susan already dipped out. Oh, thank goodness. That's what I thought. That is 100% what I thought. Anyway, I ended up getting distracted by that. And with this, I ended up getting entirely. I'm getting entirely distracted somehow. I blame Neil for that. Anyway, hot for robots. Sexual arousal increases willingness to have sex with robots. Robots designed to elicit sexual arousal are coming. They can increase their willingness to engage risky or unconventional sexual behaviors. However, research is yet to experience whether this effect extends to robots themselves. It's actually more vast than that. But go on. Hence, the study proves the first experimental evidence that the static arousal can increase our willingness to engage robots. Based on previous research, he hypothesized the levels of Takashi level arousal would positively predict willingness to engage robots. Yes, I meant Takashi level. Been coming up with other. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to explain these terms in shorts with shorts later. As per my devil's experiment. First hypothesis: men be willing more engage robots than women. Second hypothesis: convenience is a sample of 321 adults 18 and above compared to a two-part online survey measuring their willingness to have sex with love and engage in a relationship and friends with a robot and a human before and after viewing a sexually explicit video. Results partly support hypotheses or both hypotheses. The state shows that state sexual arousal increases willingness to have sex with a robot, and that men are more willing to have sex engaged in an intimate relationship with a robot than pre- and post manipulation. These findings are important given the rise of sex robots and potential influence our intimate decisions and behaviors. Yeah, it's a short one. Considering the dark state of affairs right now, who else wouldn't want the robots to begin with? That's even if there weren't any dark states of affairs. But I won't elaborate a lot. But my elaboration for that further is in another topic. And you're gonna need to stick around for that one. That one's a pretty epic topic. But, oh yeah, also I apologize for a lack of activity in messages and stuff. Fully understood. Don't be sorry. I ended up being quite busy as well. In fact, some things that I have worked for another site or two, it kept being skipped entirely because life keeps messing me up. Yes, her hand's stuck in a toaster. Yeah. And that's why I don't visit Android girls, totally. Unless they are already fully equipped with that. With that in mind. But anyway. To the next topic we go. I know there's a job takeover in Kiss the Robots, but even they can see, yeah. Even they can see that something like the following won't end too well. Well, that's in case of humans and humanoids. But yeah, this next one. Yeah, we are already into the dumb crimes and dumb criminals section. So yeah, first yeah. Here's our first dumb criminal. So a man disguised himself as a Walmart employee attempt to flee from police. My best guess is that he did the old knock someone out. The old knock someone out and take their clothes trick, and that did not end well at all. Well, obviously. This isn't the Hanna-Barbera universe. What is such a robot? To a robot be a meat bag? Good question. But anyway, back on this. Wayne County, Michigan. And no, it's not Florida. We're gonna go there later. Charges pinned against the Redford man who allegedly fled from police and tried to disguise himself as a Walmart worker. From Michigan State Police said. State Police helicopter was patrolling the area near Fort Road and Mercury Drive in Dearborn around 9:30 p.m. Friday, April 7th, where the troopers noticed a Dodge Charger driving recklessly. 100% stuff. And did I forget about... Oh man, I did. Oh my god, I did. Menos, what are you doing? You're about as reckless as that guy over here. The MSP helicopter continued to follow the suspect's vehicle, which was reportedly stolen, for about 45 minutes as it traveled around Wayne County roadways. Wow, that explains everything. Police said the man parked in the Dearborn area Walmart parking lot, fled inside the store and tried to disguise himself as a Walmart employee. Yeah, and we've already reached maximum danger with the parking lot. Heard from back in the day, you hear all tons of shit go on there. Especially a bunch of deaths. One of the most dangerous places in the world. The suspect was identified by troopers in the back stockroom, and the suspect ran through the store again until he was taken in custody near the front door. Well, the suspect pretty much checked out about what we have been seeing lately. MSP Lieutenant Mike Saw stated in a post on Twitter. No, Twitter was correct as well. Reckless driving, failing to stop for police, and having a stolen car. Again, camera helicopters are so nice in jail. Helicopter after him anyway. So yeah, his stealth wasn't on point if at all. Had too many warning stars. There's no coming back once you're past 5. Well, you can be able to hide after 5 stars, but past 5, you're thoroughly screwed. Anyway. Reading from chat. We thought it was in that Powerpuff Girls episode we fall into a lab coat now to put on the Trid serial parody. That would have been even funnier if that happened. Then we'll have another mascot related beating, and we've had tons of those before on the internet. Like, we found a lucky Captain Rabbit cake. Oh, this is from Nurko. Question is, did some fat Karen ruin his cover? Well, it is Walmart. Anything bizarre or gross could happen. No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But if he didn't end up getting exposed that way, that would have been hilarious. From Nathan, the same logic is spray painting yourself with no hunting purple and saying that cow they can't shoot you because you're purple. Man. Yeah, that makes you even more suspect. That's ever since a certain purple guy ended up invading the pizzeria. Yeah, shit went south so quick after that. Oh, Brian is purple. Oh, right. Wait, wasn't he still in prison? No, wait, that was the Robot Chicken universe. Never mind that. Moving right along. Yeah, that sketch was actually very good. However, now we're going from pretending to be pretending to be a worker to just straight up testing the patience of the universe. In this case, yeah. Thank God he wasn't in the Toho universe, because this guy would have been dealt with in a far worse way than how he got dealt with here. So, an Aichi man got arrested for failing to steal a very large donation box from a Shinto shrine. Yeah, he seriously tried to lift up the donation box and failed that way. Let's see how divine karma got to him in this domain, and not in the other domain. The other domain, Reimu definitely fried the fella. That would have been funny to see. When you visit a Shinto shrine in Japan, out front you'll often see a large wooden box with slots in the top. This is known as the Saisen Bako, intended for visitors to put money in, either as an offering to the deities enshrined there or simply as a donation for the upkeep to the shrine. You know how money people put in varies widely as high as 10,000 yen, or 76,000, no, not thousand. Straight up 76 US dollars. There's a common belief that a 5 yen coin is the luckiest amount to give. However, because of spots usually out in the open and relatively low security, but sometimes targets of thieves going looking for a little spending cash. Seen stories of someone getting arrested scrimming some sacred scratch off the top, either by breaking the lock, fishing through the slots, or just flipping the whole thing over. No. I thought I was on anger. I thought I was on an angry face. What am I doing? Damn it. However, it's much rarer to hear someone trying to steal the whole box. It's mainly because, as seen above picture and videos, they're really big and usually made out of heavy planks of wood. Nevertheless, so 146-year-old man in Nishio City, Aichi Prefecture, clearly overestimated his own strength and tried just that. No, thank you. I believe this guy did not learn from the other guy months back that tried to steal a statue of Big Mike, aka the Archangel Michael, and learned a very hard lesson. You don't fuck with Big Mike, and in this case, the dice involved in donation boxes, you don't want to fuck with those either. Those tend to mess you up pretty fast. Yeah, at about 3 p.m. in the afternoon on the 20th of April, the suspect was spotted attempting to pick up initial shrine bots. Witness called police who rushed to the scene, but this time it took them to arrive. The man apparently gave it up. And yes, this is him trying. Stop right here. This is the thief actually trying. Man. And yes, he did it. He didn't get caught, thankfully. He was picked up near a temple and charged with attempted theft since he accomplished nothing. He admitted to the charge and said, well, he wants some money for food, drink, and cigarette expenses. Yeah, this is why I don't smoke either. But yeah, this is the other part why I don't smoke either. First part is, yeah, that damages your body totally. So I keep saying women don't use drugs. But said that Assassin Bako was too heavy to lift. Most seriously, news online seemed to agree that Assassin Bako being too heavy to lift should have been the obvious from the start. I was strong enough to pick one of those up. He had no problem getting a manual labor job. I've gotten worse, I'm thinking, if he stopped at the food and drink. Well, else, guys, I used to put chewing gum and stick and pick coins out. And that was another method of theft that already explained. He's a string or something. Not gut feeling don't have the cigarette money. It makes you a little crazy. Well, I guess it's time to start working now. That last one is the best one. But not the train at a proper gym or at home. Either one of those. Shout out to the train villain that thought that said gym was life months back. Of course, even if this man train become one of those guys who pull his trains and rips someone's books in half, there are still a number of other hurdles in this game. If I had to carry this highly conspicuous spots home in broad daylight, open and dispose the evidence, and last but not least, put whatever bat mojo comes along with ripping off a shrine. Will there be a new schedule? Don't worry, there will. Always work on those the next day. The next day or right after a Sunday stream. And the declassified version can already see. You can already see at the other waiting room. And that's by design. Well, at least it was honest enough, since a more seasoned thief would have probably taken advantage of lack of hard evidence and talked that we have. Hopefully you can find a more legit and less impossible way of getting made for his cigarettes from here on out. Man. And this is why smoking's on an all-time low. It's totally destructive, totally expensive, and it won't warp you into thinking you could get away with it being managed to lift up an entire shrine bots. Yeah, and all the bad karma that comes with it. It's like what happened here. And this been worse. And karma has dealt with the worse. But that's later on. There. I almost went back. I almost went to the scanner room. Reading chat from earlier. Oh, bronze knuckles are illegal in Missouri, but you can legally carry any sword past 4 inches of nomad's length as long as it's a concealed. Oh man, so basically the full Sephiroth route. If it ain't that long ching ching you gotta worry about, it's that girthy ching ching, which is Cloud's weapon. Yeah, what was I supposed to do with that bot? Steal all the money, but yeah, that wasn't a bright idea at all. Yeah, none of those guys are bright. And you are sentenced to be yokai food. That's pretty much his sentencing right there. Yeah, that is his sentencing right there from this point forward. Yeah, I can tell the fuzz also pitied that fool. Yes, we pity the fool. but enough BSing. Yes, enough BSing. We're going from there. And now we're going from trying to steal a donation bots to, yeah, to basically having a cow. Basically having a cow. Or better yet, it's milk. Or better yet, a bunch of cow's milk. Or better yet, in case you've been on the more darker side Twitch. Stolen from half of what Milky Main's breasts contained. But anyway, let's have at it. And yes, this disaster gave me hiccups right before a show. It gave me hiccups minutes before a show. This was that insane. Hell are you talking about? Come in here talking about cow's milk. Crumbling Sanity, welcome. They're just in time for this. Operation Got Milk busts $1 million Florida milk ice. Damn, you stole from a gas system. They stole from her and more from the looks of this. Going to the article, 6 suspects were arrested during Operation Got Milk after a year-long milk heist of over $9,000 and $25,000 worth of milk and another $350,000 worth of crates. $1 million worth of dairy products is a significant amount. It was a strategic and coordinated effort to take those products. So officers from the Miami-Dade Police Department. According to multiple news sources, the 6 suspects were employed to buy the milk distributed in Island Dairy, a business associated with MacArthur Dairy. Oh man, those are rogues from within. From within. Just like when one princess damn near got doxed earlier. Well, it was by our own fans too. It was by our own so-called fans too. That was the most fucked up part of that. This is basically the same method, except, yeah, we're gonna hoard all this milk to ourselves. October 2021, suspects allegedly began working their elaborate scheme, systematically pilfering milk by coordinating extra orders with distribution delivery trucks. One individual would order a product and have the driver meet at another party, transferring the excess amounts of the other party. To the other party, not of the other party. Nobody hit counters. They better not. Each crate was reportedly purchased by one of the suspects for $10 a crate and sold for about $12 per crate. This is where the dairies began getting suspicious. Reports indicate that Island Dairy conducted their own internal investigation and contacted police after discovering the irregularities. Kick off an investigation dubbed Operation Got Million. Yeah, elaborate screen. Yeah, you're giving these guys too much credit. Yeah, the author at hand is giving them too much credit. Detectives immediately went to work after getting a tip. Then police department set up surveillance, capturing footage of the suspects transporting milk from one truck to another truck, and the heist was up. Suspects face grand theft, organized scheme to defraud charges, and include, yeah, I won't name these guys. I learned my lesson before. I won't name these guys. You've seen them enough. Monsieur, do you do something like this, you're definitely going to get caught. Miami Dade Police Detective Lucier told CBS News, unquote. Yeah, it's the end of that. Yeah, I bet those guys ended up getting milk for all they're worth after they got caught. This is the literal definition of having a cow, or having several cows in that case. You could literally call that entire group the wet bandits. There were wet nurses back then. Those guys were wet bandits. This reminds me, I will go on a slight tangent here. There's a pantry visit my folks had to deal with earlier this week. Yeah, it was earlier this week. And it contained organic cow's milk. They ended up picking up organic cow's milk, and everyone was somehow afraid to deal with it. They were afraid to put it down. Me on the other hand, I took those odds. I had the kind of body to take about almost anything. And that's the other domain. Yeah, and that's the other domain. So yeah. I had to drink it. Yeah, I was definitely drinking the milk off and on as much as I could before the expiration date was up. However, oh yeah, and don't worry. They already bought the milk we normally get. We normally get 2% milk. That was whole cow udder milk. They only are close to breast milk in some reports, if not completely. And yeah, I drank. Yeah, over time I drank the whole thing. I managed to drink and put down the entire thing before the expiration date. And the expiration date was a few days in. It was only by a few days. Yes, it was delicious. Yes, I was proud to take that on. Yeah, and what helped me was that back then that I did end up dealing with whole milk and one instance of organic cow's milk back in the day. That's because the milk my mom had at the other domain was complete acid, and thus I wouldn't get any from there. That was a godsend, thankfully. and apologies in advance to my sister. She ended up taking the acid. Did not go well. Did not go well for her. Definitely did not go well. So I ended up being thankful in that regard. I ended up getting quite the boost from that. Yeah, that cow's milk was basically actual titty milk. And speaking of titty milk, I still have the gamer subs thing bookmarked. They still have that. Yeah, I'm still definitely getting that as soon as I can. I'm definitely trying that next. Yeah, to create that is $40, but I bet it's definitely worth it. Oh yeah, and it's actually a raspberry flavored drink, and that one has no caffeine. The caffeine ones are already sold out as of here. But whenever I can, I'm definitely trying that out. I'm going from actual titty milk to Gamer Subs titty milk. And yeah, they have a bunch of different flavors. Yes, that's the whole blast brand, but it's about titty milk right now. Enough on that tangent right now. Rena from chat, yeah. Yeah, plans spoiled by a single kid home alone. Yeah, milk for our cereal. Yeah, I believe there were already a party or two that managed to eat that. And yeah, that is totally unsanitary. From crumbling Sanity, with that, at least you could have just asked for those. Something like, my goodness. Yeah, yes, I agree with Jats. It goes great with cookies and brownies. Yeah, now I want some brownies. Thanks a lot. Once again, I've been cutting back. Yeah, Preston does sound better. I do approve of that. And yet, Jets' mom also had him from drinking the 2% and 1%. We used to drink whole. Yeah, that's what my family was, and that was way back then. We had that same deal. And one more for crumbling Sandy. Well, acid. Of course it didn't go well. And now from Nurko, I'm suddenly craving macadamia cookies with some milk about now, to be honest. Or mint cookies with some milk. Oh yeah, I've known people that have tried drinking milk from the actual others. Base, to be honest. And now chat's displaying a scene from Azazel-san's anime with the human lady turning a cow at 14. Hey, oh, Bello D, welcome! Welcome! You end up dealing with quite the topic here. You end up dealing with quite the topic here of cow's milk. Oh yeah, the Oreo toffee cookies taste like if Yankees Kendall's toffee scent was edible. I believe I have tried that before. I want to deal with that again down the line. Goes away, oh well, those tend to be limited. But moving right along, this tangent, man. This tangent ended up being so epic. Oh yeah. I'm gonna deal with the poll. I'm gonna deal with the poll for this time and not forget to close it at the end of the show. So, your culture, which is it? And you'll see when the And you'll see when I do the options. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I don't remember the Japanese term for thighs. Yeah, that one, that has not come to me. That has not come to me. Somehow. Utomo. Oh yeah. It's also tied with hip, but hip is directly Oshiri related. Oh yeah, Ashi is referred to both legs and feet. Last one is other. No, I gotta be consistent. Here we go. And we're off. Definitely gonna deal with the results at the end of the show. But we're still on the topic of Japan. But this one's pretty serious. Oh, cool. Any of these options mean, oh man. Welcome to the internet. Things have just begun for you. Anyway, onward to this. Japan's cracking down on sushi terrorism. Recently arrested 2 men who dipped their chopsticks in a communal bowl of ginger. Wow. Double dipping. You just don't do that. Except if you're alone. The only thing you do that is if you do that alone. Just don't go double dipping. That's how parties shut down and bad shit happens from there. Anyway. 2 guys at a restaurant in Osaka, Japan have been arrested for using their chopsticks in a communal bowl of ginger. Yes, can have confirmed. Double dipping is a big no-no in Japan. Toshihide Oka, age 34, and Ryu Shimatsu, age 35, were accused of obstruction of business after they used their own used chopsticks to eat pickled ginger from a container intended for all customers and posted a video of it all online. Yeah. So it's bad enough that they did that. They posted it on the internet. Man. Ugh, damn, one of the worst of crimes. Seems a little harsh, don't you think? Yeah, and again, not too harsh. This crime, man. This is one of the most serious crimes I've had to have to cover in Sanity check. And these arrests are a part of Japan's crackdown on sushi terrorism. It happened at the guild on the beef bulk chain Yoshinoya back in September, or the police said. Viewers shared widely over social media and showed a man believed to be Shimatsu repeatedly shoving pickled ginger up into his mouth. Wow. If it isn't pickled ginger, it's wasabi. And yes, Nathan, it can be much, much worse. From a Guardian article, I wanted to make people laugh, Oka told police, according to Kyoto News Agency. Well, ask Shimatsu to do something funny, he suddenly ate it. I shared it on social media because it was so funny. I wanted everyone to see it. And these people said both men confused these confess the allegations. Oh, man. Yoshinoya operates about 1,000 restaurants in Japan. When they saw a video back in February, they notified police and were forced to temporarily close the location in Osaka, place the pickled ginger and disinfect all its containers. Well, yeah. They weren't taking the chances after the last big event. After the last big event swept the world. Right now, that big event is still sweeping China and still sweeping a bunch of America. The rest have thankfully bounced back. Or so it seems. It's true regrettable that this news has caused discomfort and anxiety among customers. It's calling the question. Safety and security eating out in general. A spokesperson for the film said, sincerely hope these things will not happen again. Yeah, sushi terrorism is on a rise in Spain. You have to admit, there are worse things. This week before he's arrested, another man, 21, was indicted for whoa. Licking the top of a Camille soy sauce bottle at a revolving sushi restaurant, and 2 other people were arrested in connection with the incident. That's even worse. Just like the Camille goblet. Lord, no. Man. If it isn't the Camille goblet, it's the average girlfriend of today. But enough about petri dishes. Another prank shows a teenager licking the rim of a teacup before putting it back on a shelf, then wiping saliva on a pass and bliss sushi. No. Oh yeah, that was why. That is why. I fully understand that well. That was why the sushi terrorism became an official charge. Sushi chain described the pranks as public nuisance, and that hopes the arrest would deter the other would-be pranksters. The since installed security cameras equipped the artificial intelligence monitoring customers. The other high-tech kaiten sushi chains have halted their conveyor belts. And yeah, that's the end. Yeah, and that's the end. Y'all had to ruin the fun for us conveyor belt enjoyers. Malicious fuck. Correct. Very correct. Let's move back to the bonfire before I completely go ballistic. Thankfully I have a long fuse. Central crime detected, judicial circuit recommended immediate improvement of capital punishment. Also from Jets, that had to be like if the Chinese buffet went to someone not washing the ice cream scoop, so scooping the ice cream for the plates and bowls. Yeah, that's extremely bad news. Yeah, that's 100% extremely bad news. Yeah, Tonga's not pleased. Yeah, neither Tongue nor Licky Licky. One of our regional variant that Tongue would end up with down the line. I bet there's already fan creations of that I know. Enough on that. We have another short one, but this one's also, yeah, this one's a pure freak accident. Nah, this one ain't short. This is medium. Yeah, this one, nah. Yeah, this one's kind of short, but it's medium. It's medium short. Oh yeah. Speaking of Japan, remember that dedicated Panther Thief article, right? That Matman sold hundreds as if it was a world record. See, anyone confused? That's what's a real event. I'm not even bullshitting you. Yeah, that was years ago. That was definitely years ago. It was well over 100, I think. And somebody improved these soap lands immediately. Japan definitely has them. Get your quality control together. But anyway, now we're gonna go from getting that quality control together to someone that couldn't get himself together whatsoever. Yeah, this one's pretty tragic. From Rajasthan, India. Cow got hit by a Vanderbilt train. Falls on a man peeing on the tracks, killing him. Oh man. Talking about pure Animal Crossing freak accident. I can tell there were crap. And I think there were definitely cows in Animal Crossing. From an India Today news desk. Well, a man relieving himself on the railway tracks in Aurora died after a cow, which came in the way of the Vanderbilt train, fell on him on Wednesday. Wow. The incident occurred in the jurisdiction of Aravalvadir police station in the Ottawa, Rajasthan. Forgive my pronunciations. The deceased has been identified as Shadivyala Sharma, a man who retired from the post of an electrician in the Indian Railway 23 years ago. Yeah, I understand when you gotta go, but sometimes there are places where you definitely can't go. And if it isn't heavy duty bullshit charges, it's definitely things like this. And it wasn't the truck that got him, it was the cow. According to Shivyedeva's relatives, the cow came in the way of Vanderbilt train, which left from Kalimori Gate around 8:30 a.m. The impacted collision was such a portion of cow's bike fell 3 meters away over Shadivyal, who was relieving himself on the tracks. And aren't those electric normally? Yeah, that was definitely not a smart thing to do. I thought it would work the same way as electric fences. Immediate fry. Shadowell died on the spot, and his body was sent for post-mortem to district hospital on Wednesday morning. Semi-high value speed Vanderbilt hot trains had run into Cal along many routes. Maximum number of them being reported for the Mumbai-Gujarat stretch. Within days of the launch, the Mumbai-Vanderbilt Superfast Express train suffered minor damage after colliding with the Cal on October 6th. The next day, the same train sustained a minor damage to its nose panel after the encounter on the station Gujarat. And yeah, this was an incident from way back then, but just got reported now. On October 8th, the train suffered bearing a deflected and traction motor of the C8 coach between the Dunkodor and West stations. Then October 29th, the Vanderbilt had run over with a cowl near Atul Godard Valsad. Then Union Railways Minister Ashwini Vasanov said the collision with the cow on the tracks was unavoidable, and this has been kept in mind while designing the semi-high-speed Vanderbilt trains, which run at a speed of approximately 130-160 kilometers per hour. Then, why'd you add that near there? I know, convenience, I know, but yeah, why'd you have that near there? I bet whoever made that was already in prison. India loves their cows that much. Meanwhile, the Western Railways has decided to put a metal fencing above the other 620-kilometer long Mumbai Ahmedabad, the trunk route, to stop animals from staying on the tracks and prevent accidents, unquote. Well, that's something. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's everything. That's everything from that one. Man. You thought the thieves from earlier had cow. This guy had a whole cow. He had a whole cow and lived to regret it. No, he didn't live at all. I'm sorry. Ring from chat. Yeah, does this mean free steaks and burgers? Yeah, should be. Yeah, should be, but I have no idea if there are people that do eat beef there still. Also, Warship down rabbit. I don't get by a train. UK, this one gets E-rated. Yeah, I want to check that out again. And paying on the tracks. I'm about to ruin this man's whole career. And yes, that thing did. And from Crazy Fearless. It's content a capital offense in this country. Streaming, good chances are it is. But enough on that. Onward to the next topic. And yeah. This next one. This next one is the thumbnail topic. I know that's not katana. But that sorrow is too good not to deal with. Oh yeah, are stick tips actually tip cows? Good question. Oh yeah, I believe cows are nearly impossible to tip over as they weigh nearly 408 pounds. Oh yeah, from Rock Chicken. Percy gets killed by Penny. But we're onward to the thumbnail topic. Yeah, I've seen a ton of salt involving the monopoly. Yeah, it can turn anyone. Connections betraying players that were way ahead of the game. And a game complete turncoats dealing with your property. Time Lords being complete ass cunts. The whole nine. Hell, he's eating a good hearty meal tonight, no pun intended. Well, that's the case. What drunken college kids do for fun, eh? Yeah, good question. Yeah, but I bet they're involved. Yeah, I bet they won't be. They're not involved in actual sword fighting. Or so it seems. This isn't the Guru domain, thank goodness. Worse happens there. But anyway, onward to the next topic, and yet once again, this is the thumbnail topic. So 2 men ended up getting hospitalized after a Monopoly game devolved into a samurai sword fight. So Miyamoto Musashi and Sasaki Kojo had that bad of salt. That bad of salt was running in that game. Oh man. Okita Soju would probably not have joined unless one of them screwed with her. And Saber's just in the background casually eating the burger, but enough on that. Yeah, this is actually on the nose what Nathan said worlds earlier. Well, we've all been there. That irrepressible urge to lash out when the Monopoly dice just doesn't go your way. Remember this guy shot his family over a Monopoly game? I don't remember if I covered that or not, but yeah. Yeah, he seriously chased his family, shot them up after a Monopoly game went wrong. He did not collect this $200 there. Neither of those guys. Here we are again, talking about a Monopoly game that got too heated outside residents in Belgium. It's clock near 5 a.m. and the argument over the game was still going. Man inside the resident came out with a stick to put in to fight the players didn't back down. Oh man. But see, you know, man's son showed up with a samurai sword, and that's when things really went south. Wow. This is straight out of a Brett Boy sketch. Yes, definitely check them out. This is out of a Brett Boy sketch right there, except they normally have shotguns. Yeah, they do have their swords, but they normally also have shotguns. They love their gear. So do I. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. All they're collecting is cold steel. The player tried to grab the katana and remove the holster. The son tried to get it back. Well, but in the end, the player and the son were both taken to the hospital from wounds tussling over the samurai sword, and both men were arrested. The area where the game took place was left stone blood-covered Monopoly Buddy. Oh man. And now I'm reminded of the Boondocks once again. I can't believe I forget his name, but that guy, oh, Bushido Brown. And now I'm picturing Bushido Brown versus Afro Samurai in this very situation. Kind of like my dining room table on a family game night. Let's try to leave the swords in their sheeps where they belong. Stick to flipping the table like civilized folks, okay? You want the bad? It's a Scottish Claymore. Oh man, another this. This is too fun. Yeah, sounds like a mafia and action film movie, ask me. Chris' best friend and poem is the same as in his soul. Yes, indeed. Yeah, good times. Yeah, good times back in the day where you just had to worry about flipping the table, nothing else. Man. Let's check out the results so far. So other is winning. Those that pick other, which was your culture? Yeah, seriously asking. Those that picked other so far, which was your culture? And now we're getting on to the totally gross section of this. This is not too much ado, and yeah, I'm unironically gonna be taking a drink during this. That's with the avatar. Whoever's drinking or eating, I hope you're already done. And if you're doing that, you're gonna have to stop with these next two topics. So, this one. So, trendy raw water source under the birds and spark diarrheal outbreak. Yeah, this reminds me, oh yeah. Oh yeah, that Chinese method for health benefits where where there's a bird's nest, but you're actually eating bird saliva. That's seriously bird saliva. And it's claiming to have health benefits somehow, and they did the same here, and look what happened here. So 19 people followed the diarrheal disease in Montana last year after drinking untreated water that many believed to be from a natural spring, but with which was in fact just creek drainage brimming with a pathogenic bacteria. And that's why you check your water sources, everyone. One person was hospitalized in the outbreak, which ended only after authorities had diverted the water source. Local health officials reported on Thursday in Mortality Weekly report. The outbreak follows a trend that sprang up from the U.S. several years ago of drinking so-called raw water. That's untreated, unfiltered water collected directly from freshwater sources that's often claimed without evidence to have health benefits. Or just collect rainwater like normal people. Proponents have argued that raw water avoids undesirable components of municipal water, which they identify as disinfectants, fluoride, measuring mind control drugs, traces of pharmaceuticals, heavy metals such as lead from pipes, and whatever turned the frogs doing their best Diplo impression. Yes, the frogs are still being turned gay that way. They also suggest without evidence the raw water can contain unique probiotics or other natural minerals and compounds that can improve health. Well, their health took a turn alright. Health officials have pointed out that untreated and unfiltered water is a clear health risk, given the likelihood of pathogenic bacteria, viruses, and parasites, as well as naturally occurring contaminants such as ranulicides and mineral deposits, not manipulable. Case of Montana outbreak was Campylobacter jejuni. Pathogenic bacterium can spread from the carrier animals such as birds. In humans, Campylobacter bacteria causes diarrhea, which is often bloody, as well as stomach cramps, nausea, and vomiting. Man. Oh, see sniper, get the jar on the table. Yeah, man. No, not quite. We're already over the piss in the jar thing. We're dealing with it. We're dealing with the diarrhea water right now. Pandora's watery bots. In May 2022, health officials in northwestern San Luis County reported 6 Campylobacter cases. The state health officials raised an immediate concern and spread an investigation. The average annual number of cases is just 5. All 6 of those are the first case to report drinking water from the same source, which many community members believe it to be a natural spring. But it wasn't. It was the concrete bots that poured out water from a creek near Paradise, Montana. Wow, you can't get any more of a hack. This was rookie shit. Yeah, and this prevented the creek from eroding the track bed. Your local officials report it. Moreover, when officials investigate, the bots have found empty bird's nests inside. Also the cause, which is likely to be a source of the Campylobacter. Amid further investigation, health authorities confirmed that Campylobacter is present in the water, pouring out of bots, and the whole genome sequencing showed the bacteria contained in the water were close to matching those sickened people. Ugh. 6 weeks following the initial case report, 13 more cases occurred. More cases of indigestion diarrhea. 13 more cases occurred despite signs of posted around the bots indicating that the water wasn't safe to drink. On June 28th, the Montana Department of Transportation permanently cut the water source by rerouting the creek waters that remain underground. The other cases have been identified since. Yeah, persons drinking water from outdoor sources, including creeks, rivers, and streams, should always treat the water before drinking it. Health officials conclude. Boiling water is the most reliable way to kill germs, but treating include filtration, which also reduces the risk of illnesses from drinking water from outdoor sources. Unquote. Yeah. And there are filters where you can where they're treated as straws and you can drink from the source now, I think. I've seen them before in super infested waters. Wait, the Queen said fucked over. Sorry, your coping solution was about pistol aggressive. From chats. Maybe that's another reason my neighbor's cat is on my side. The neighbor is eyeing nets to the tree in front of the porch. Nor knew else or anything about it. Sometimes birds can get too close. Yeah. Yeah, those can get too close to water supplies. Here we go. And now we're on to the other disgusting topic. You just know the disgust is real when this happens to you. Fear of dangerous things spewing out. Imagine something even more dangerous spewing right in. Yeah, it's still boil even with filter water. Unless it's that vents filter and inserts acolytes in purple range of purity or whatever. Purple being good grade. Oh, sweet. Oh yeah, from Jats earlier. Oh yeah, Nurko a little earlier. Way earlier. Version of Monopoly is more dangerous and edgy. Your version. Trust me, I got 4 people out with 2 in the graveyard. And from Jats earlier. Oh, and birds piss and shit in the river or lakes we use it for water. Like, fucking water. Damn it, sushi bar. Oh, man. But yeah, now we're gonna deal with even worse. How worse? This worse. So UP man had to go to the hospital, claims a snake in his body as he defecated. Did really? Oh man, let's definitely hear this article out. So man was experiencing abdominal pain where he attributed to a snake, but the medical staff determined he was not showing any symptoms of a snake bite or other medical issues. So what really did happen? Oh man. I hope this was an accident. By President Patik. And yes, this was also from India. Manotapashid Tadori went to a hospital containing a complaint of stomach pain. That's why doctors claim that snake had entered his body through his private part where he was defecating the oven. Wow. It opened. Wow. So he went to the he literally went to a wrong shithole. Yeah, spicy foods hit different. The aftermath is so horrible that it should go straight to through your clothes, no damage, but the floor is stained and man. Sorry to hear that. And this is from a spicy food enjoyer. The incident took place in the Hadori district where a man identified as Mahendra arrived at the Hadori Medical College's emergency department in the middle of the night. Maladi's bizarre case quickly drew the attention of the medical staff on duty to examine him thoroughly, but could not find any evidence of a snake bite or a foreign object in his body. Oh dear. And don't you have toilets? Yes, I do, but they're often too crowded. I'm saying, hey, it's for real estate. Despite the medical staff's reassurance, Manda family members insisted on transferring him to another hospital for a second opinion. After further examining him, the doctor said he had to put up with his act under the influence of drugs and discharge him next morning. So, oh yeah, he was high then. He was definitely high then. Yeah, I definitely think it's what you think it is. Yeah, I think he shoved that snake out himself. And me where I was doing number 2 thing sounds like an excuse. Just like the murder bomb dude. Also, this actually sounded like one of the most believable things where a foreign object was stuck up someone's butthole. Well, according to Dr. Shih Singh, the man appeared to be under the influence of drugs and was complaining the occasional abdominal pain, which happens because of drug use. The man shares concern with his family members who became alarmed and took him to the hospital for treatment. The next morning, the young man underwent a CT scan which revealed no abnormalities. Following this, his family members requested to take him for further examination and he was subsequently discharged. Unquote. Yeah, I bet it was that snake. I also bet he had that put in. I don't think it's that bad of an accurate crisis, but come on, shit. Literally, man. That sick probably. Did I do it? Oh wait, I need to be louder. Did I do it? Oh man, definitely next article. Now we're to the animal kingdom. On to the animal kingdom, and yeah, this one's a bit lengthy. Yeah, this one's a bit lengthy, but it's worth it. Now then, So an alcoholic dog got addicted to drinks left out by owner is now sober. Oh man, that's definitely his fault. I know he was alone at home, but that's definitely his fault for leaving those sort of things. Can't even do that at your own home anymore. No thank you. That's how bad things happen. So a dog in the UK developed an alcohol addiction after getting drinks from his former owner and is now sober and is on the way to a full recovery. Thanks to the intervention of an animal welfare charity. Coco, a 2-year-old Labrador cross, and another dog were headed to a Woodside Animal Rescue Trust in Plymouth, Devon, after the death of their owner. Oh man. Those guys have my condolences. Cohen posts a Trust Facebook page. Both dogs began suffering fits. Sadly, a second dog passed away despite our best efforts. Coco continued to seriously be unwell and require round-the-clock care. It became clear that he was suffering from symptoms that all point alcohol withdrawal. Spent 4 weeks in sedated to help with his withdrawal symptoms to reduce the risk of further fits. Oh man. So dating back. Oh yeah, the owner passed and the second also passed. They both got Amy Winehoused. And that was how she died. That was through alcohol and drug withdrawals. She was legit in rehab. Now we know why she didn't want to go. However, the situation has since vastly improved. With Coco off all medication now starting to behave like a normal dog, though he remains very anxious at times. To help with his recovery, Coco is kept away from the main kennels, instead treated in a more homely environment as his Trustoranium unit. Speaking of news on Saturday, Helena Crowd, the sanctuary manager, said Coco's continue to make good progress. She said Coco's doing well indeed, and very well be on her way to full recovery. Spent lots of time helping the girls in our sanctuary reception, between playing with his toy ball, of course. A long way from many days and long nights when he went through it, so we were delighted. Well, that was he was breeding them, but understood. Koda works at Woodside Animal Rescue Trust. So it's news that Coco has received all clear from this vet and is now up for homing. She said the trust is hoping to find a new home in Coco in the Plymouth area, so can carry on being treated by the same vet. Well, it worked out. Well, it was very unusual for the trust to receive dogs with alcohol issues. Urge dog owners to keep alcohol and drinks away from their pets. Cora emphasized that Coco become dependent on alcohol rather than just gain alcohol poisoning that after drinking on a one-off incident. Man, I told you, if it isn't dogs, it's crows. I remember one dog that's straight up, that's just probably drunk his way through the ringer. And no, that was Brian Griffin after all. I was thinking Mr. Pickles. I believe Mr. Pickles wasn't about that. And he was the literal hellhound. Continuing forward, on the social media site TikTok, Dr. Lindsay Butler, a small animal veterinarian, racked up 780,000 views on a post about Cyrus, through with a giant wolf puppy hybrid. And another clip, see a puppy border collie and Springer Spanish crossbreed eating what appears to be a boiled potato for the first time also went viral. I got more than 1.8 million views. The video uploaded the caption says, "Yeah, say he loves it." A Kansas resident had posted a video of Scott, her 9-month-old golden retriever, walking around with a dead 3-foot-long common garter snake in his mouth. Good on him. Unquoting, unquoting. So yeah, that guy was quite the party animal. And we're about to meet some more. Trust me. Yeah, Brown drink at Parsons or one of those scenes where he's trying to go about his right, Abby. Yeah, from Nathan earlier. What does it kill him? Makes him stronger. Yeah, and then he got paralyzed from the legs down. Wait, was this in Australia? Doesn't kill us in Australia? No, this was in the No, this was United Kingdom. This was legit United Kingdom. Good thing I have some coffee, so yeah. Slight coffee break. Yeah, this is instant. Cobra often gets stronger. Sugar aside. But I'm in the mood for overnight oats. But anyway. Probably Circus of Doom starts playing. I remember Walpurgisnacht's theme. In fact, I was listening to it before the show. I wanted sort of remix of that, but then again, copy claim issues. Just like the twerking part of one of the files. Why does TikTok not have a mute button? I thought it did have a mute button, but no. I blame that. Anyway, on to the next one. First, the bear did blow, then the tiger dabbled in on that booger sugar, and now look who else is dealing nose candy. Yes, the cocaine bear scenario is already a trilogy. Wow, Pablo Escobar's cocaine hippos dies after being hit by an SUV in Colombia. Oh man. May they rest in peace. Hippopotamus descended from the animals illegally brought by Colombia to a late drug kingpin died in a collision on a highway near Escobar's Hacienda. That baby was definitely involved in the smuggling. In Bogota, Colombia, hippopotamus descended from animals illegally brought to Colombia by a late drug kingpin Pablo Escobar. His died in a collision with an SUV on a highway near Escobar's Hacienda, environmental authorities said Wednesday. Hippos were spread from the estate into nearby rivers and now number more than 100. And no natural predators in Colombia have been declared an invasive species that could upset the ecosystem. The crash late Tuesday also reflected the additional danger that hippos, which weigh more than 2 tons, can pose to motorists. Oh yeah. Definitely don't want to run to those. That'll be yeah, that's a nightmare. The hippos spread from the estate into nearby rivers and now, oh man, I'm sorry. I already read that. This coffee ain't kicking in. Vehicle occupants were unharmed in the accident in the northwest from a highway to Bogota to Medellin, police said. The hippopotamus died immediately after it was removed to be analyzed, environmental authorities said. It's one of the dangers that precisely the president's species represents. Man crossed the highway where the main vehicles pass. It's also a danger to people, said David Acovetti Lopez, biologist at Coronel, local environmental authority. It's unpredictable anymore. They can attack a person, he added. Oh yeah. Cocaine inputs are descents from animals that Escobar illegally reported to his Colombian ranch in 1980s. We ran over the country's drug trade. Sorry. After his death in 1993, shot with authorities, the hippos were abandoned at the estate and left to thrive with no natural predators. So his method was hippos this whole time. Luis was with an animal he loved. Native to Africa, hippos were declared invasive in Colombia last year, and environmental officials said the population of about 103 lasted 408 years. Most hippos live freely in the rivers and reproduce without control. Residents of nearby Puerto Tunilfo have become used to hippos sometimes roaming freely around the town. Colombia has proposed transferring at least 70 animals in India and Mexico to control their population. Scientists warn that the hippo species change to the comparison to rivers could affect the habitat of the main manatees and capybaras. I meant to have a sad face there, unquote. How, man, how? How, man? Oh yeah, from Narcothobia Z. Well, Deep Cut doesn't have stands. It's a spyware app. Ew, Zimmer zombies. Well, I guess we know what the sequel, Cocaine Bear, is gonna be. Yeah, the threequel in this case. The sequel we're always spoiled about involves a tiger. Also, hippos belong in the pure evil wiki. They'll cook anything with a pulse. I don't care how cute the babies are. Even as babies, they plan their future victims. Yes, no frame last, they'll start our hands full of coke. Man. That's why I keep saying winners don't use drugs. Thankfully, this next one quit drugs. How did they quit drugs, but what did they replace the drugs with? Well, let's see. A black bear breaks into a vehicle, guzzles 69 cans of pop. Nice. No, not nice this time. Sharon Rosa watched from balcony in Earl's Cove, British Columbia, is a bear developed calf and can stopped after a diet soda. Yeah, of course it happened in Canada. Wildlife tends to be more erratic there. A woman on British Columbian Sunshine Coast awoke to a sticky situation last Thursday, when she found a bear with a sweet tooth that broke into her car and crushed dozens of cans of soda she left there overnight. I bet it was crushing on its head too. It was that rowdy. Sharon also said she was awakened by her dog around 3 a.m. Pacific time on Thursday and looked outside to see a black bear surrounded by shattered glass from a car window. He's drinking massive amounts of soda, said Roseanne. Roseanne said she watched from balcony East Coast, British Columbia for about an hour and a half. As the bear used his teeth to break open the cans and slurp the contents while making a sweet mess of their car's interior. Man. Said that the bear start with an orange soda before making its way through cola and root beer and only stopped when it reached the diet soda. Oh, likely because it didn't want to be fully addicted to it. Diet drinks tend to have the chemicals for that. Also said she had 72 cans of soda and told the car and the bear drank 69. She said she tried throwing cold water on her boyfriend balcony, but to no avail. She didn't try reasoning with him, especially she needed to get off her car to get to work the next morning. Then I tried psyching him out by telling him I was a bear hunter. That didn't do anything either. So I'd stand by and just watch him devour my car. Man. Set Rosa. And that's from... Yeah, that was either the Coke talking or something else. Oh yeah, here's what I was going to say. Thankfully, he did not try punching in the nose, or things would have been really bad. Could have been really bad for him. Here's what those that bear breaking its aftermath the next morning, and yeah, it's not even close to the total number. She said the bear ripped the car's leather interior, broke the window roller handle from standing in on it, and spilled soda everywhere, including the gear shifter. Of course, white leather interior goes really good, great with orange coat. Rosa said sarcastically, knowing that the bar also knocked over a pair of paper towels, but didn't consider using them to clean up the mess. Some of that insurance will cover some of the damage. Well, one can hope. Bear aware. Rosa, who owns a food truck, said that she had purchased the soda on her business the previous evening. Because she lives in a remote area, she says she deals with bears on a daily basis, and is normally hypervigilant to capture and not leave food in her vehicle. Whenever she experienced a bear, be attracted to soda. Around bear style is a neat idea of grasshopper. I've never seen him go after Pop. Sit Rosa. Non-profit Sunshine Coast Bear Alliance knows that have highly skilled at gaining entry at cars and can cause significant damage. That's the bears, by the way. Bears may attracted to sliced aroma in cars, such as candy wrapper or air freshener. Just keep your vehicle in close and locked doors to avoid damage and the surprising encounter, is what the site says. And unquote, that's the end. Reno, yeah, this is basically Pepsi Man versus the bear. And yeah, bear pulls that chair with a chair level, imagining Carol switch for please against Splash Face. I got that reference too well. I'm gonna have to move. I'm gonna move right here. I'm gonna have to go here first, and then take a stretch break. Scan here, scan there, and yeah, definitely ready. Good thing nothing rash is involved. Oh yeah, there. Legs all around. That means you know where I'm going next. But now an actual stretch break. Give me a moment. Oh, not here. And I'm back. And I'm back for my stretches and had to turn blonde for this. Yes, this also has a blonde mode. Hope you love this too. Yeah, teleportation test with Brez gone wrong. Yes, indeed. Supposed to go straight to your room, but oh well. Stretch those legs, snack while you're in the bathroom break. Let's not go to the bathroom this time. Yay, Golden Menos. Yeah, Golden Menos is returned. But no, it isn't going completely dumb financial decisions. And I have the bunch to end up with one. The one that I'm about to deal with ended up being the funniest one I have this month. So who was the poor sap that ended up? Let's see how. Let's check in with Fifi and see how she went. And don't worry, I checked ahead early. I don't need Walpurgis not unless I don't need Walpurgis not like I did last year. If you noticed what, yeah, if you noticed why it wasn't in the live section in my YouTube page, that was in the recording section because I had to have Walpurgis not cover some loose nipples. Yes, I had to call the stage witch herself. Thankfully, she did a good job. But anyway, with this. From 50. So Twitter requires you to pay $1,000 to apply for a gold check mark. If you're a chick, they still take $1,000 from your bank and won't give it back. How I know? Because, well, I stole $1,000 from my bank account. No. So I just don't do that. And yes, in case you know, she actually was able to charge it back. But from this point, from what she thought was in, from here, she thought was they were normally non-refundable. Yeah, they were normally non-refundable. And yes, those were all renewed until canceled. Yes, those all new until canceled. And yeah, the receipt did happen. Yeah, the receipt actually did happen. She damn near spent $1,000 for a gold check mark and that failed. And yes, that's how much you have to pay for a gold check mark. So I've seen that's why I've only seen a few people that weren't higher end people. Those people that were higher end people, like governor or some such, ended up with a gold check mark after ended up spending $1,000 for it, and that's monthly. Why'd you get yourself into that? I understand flaunting your wealth, but why the hell would you get yourself into that? Paying for Twitter of all things. But there's the other bright side of this. A merch-related Stardew market end up dealing with this. Well, why spend $1,000 on Twitter? We can get this shirt for way less. This dumb motherfucker tried to pay $1,000 for a Twitter t-shirt is available now. Also, please, Coffee Feet Chan, aka aka punk ass VTuber Fifi. Read the fine print before buying the shirt. And I had to favor this here. I swear, if this becomes your highest seller, I'm buying Twitter Blue and getting a Twitter Blue tattoo on my ass. Yeah, I have a feeling she already jinxed herself. Yeah, she definitely already jinxed herself here. And now you just don't make promises like that. And now you're gonna have a tattoo of a blue checkmark right on your ass. And hopefully it's the tempo one. Hopefully it's a tempo one. Now then. But enough tomfoolery here. I hope Fifi's well here after this. This ended up being quite the bomb. Or the money pit in this case. Yeah, I will take your entire stock meme. Someone actually used that in the replies. Thankfully, I don't need while Purga's not around right now. Or next year, or have to add the video again because a random picture of her, because someone already made the random picture of a check mark on her ass. Yeah, I mean, we need well Purga's not for that still. Yeah, I am a Futanai here, so NeilTube is more kind to me. But anyway, yes, this is Cult Mode Menos. Does this mean you have limited invisibility? Well, with this hair, I can say not at all. With my normal hair, I'd say kinda. Oh, hey, look, I'm verified. Says I was showing poorly drawn paint tattoo on a check mark. I don't know the sales of that thing. I don't know if they ever post sales of that thing. No, it's not sold out. No, as much as, yeah. Moonrise today at 2:29 p.m. and sets at 3:41 a.m. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's your time. Still a Purga's not after all. Also, yeah, I definitely, yeah, the fire background is so comfy. Thank you. Yeah, and this is supposed to ward away evil. But still, checking back. No, the stats aren't shown. But I can definitely confirm for sure as of here. No, it did not sell out yet. That did not sell out yet. Yeah, definitely DM you a gift of what this stream feels like. Yeah, I ought to check. Yeah, I ought to check Discord later. Yeah, this is halfway Halloween, and we end up with Yudu Camp vibes. And I have not checked out the show before. Yeah, Menos, that's a sin. What are you doing? Supposed to check out I got a while ago. Understood. Next topic. The next topic in this gauntlet. Yeah, I also need to get to the Mario movie immediately. I need to get to that immediately. I have a bunch to do. Yeah, I have a bunch to do. The tickets for the rest of our journal, for the rest of our journal to rules a lot of things. Yeah, I don't think I can deem to. Hey, can you show the gift so that Nathan can see? Wait, the question was where? Yeah, the question was where? And oh man. Oh man, not that one. The other one, I have to deal with Discord again. I have to deal with Discord again, open some crap. Oh my lord. We'd better get to this next topic first. Oh yeah, I'll open the browser so it could be easy to show. No, I better open that via browser. No, not you. It has to be you. Speaking of which, I meant to deal with another account after all. But that's for business. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. That did not take too long. That crap did not take too long. Thank you, Lynx Bro. Thank you. He said that this is literally the stream right now. I don't have the zoom in. I don't have a zoom in plugin. But yeah, this is literally the stream right now. It doesn't help that the witch hat from last year's a mini hat now. And yeah, that was, and the actual big hat was from the start of this show. Yeah, 17th century doctor. Oh, it's something. Oh yeah, control plus should zoom. Let's try that. Oh wait, back to here in case bad things happen. Nope, bad things didn't happen. Thank you. No, bad things didn't happen. Thank you, Lynx Bro. You're extremely awesome for this. But anyway, oh yeah, control master, so not control 0 to reset. Yeah, good. Good. But now we're on to something less comfy. So Bowser himself finally ends up paying the ultimate price here. Nintendo hacker Bowser will be paying Nintendo for the rest of his life. No, it's not. No, not that Bowser. No, not that Bowser. He just kidnapped Princess Peach again. Ah, Mahaki's. No, not the other Bowser. He's too busy doing. He's too busy doing with the Nintendo of NA right now. This is another Bowser. So Gary Bowser, part of a hacking group, team executive, likely has to pay Nintendo literally the rest of his life once he released from prison. Oh man. Based on Gary Bowser's sentence, he'll likely have to pay Nintendo for the rest of his life. He'll soon be released from prison, however. He has a large sum of money and payback to Nintendo according to the verdict. So yeah, they're basically the Disney of it. The Disney of video games in case of legal issues. Why don't we change the name before committing a crime? Likely didn't. Yeah, hotkeys are generally the best thing ever made for computer control. Yes, Bowser did nothing wrong. Back in 2020, two members of the team at Secure were arrested. Montreal and Gary Bowser were both part of a worldwide organization which sold chips that allowed users to play pirated games on their consoles. Wow. Additionally, a third member, Yunang Chen, a Chinese national, was also charged but was never arrested while the authorities couldn't extradite Laurent, a French national, to US. Bowser is charged with 11 felonies total, including conspiracy to commit money laundering, conspiracy to circumvent technological measures, and trafficking in circumvention devices. Out of those 11 charges, Bowser pleaded guilty only 2 of them and was sentenced to 40 months in prison, as well as a $4.5 million fine, which was later increased by $10 million. At the time, Raymond Dufa, FBI special agent in charge, Seattle, said, imagine if something you invented was stolen from you and then marketed and sold to customers around the world. Oh man. Oh man. So yeah, definitely stole from the wrong castle. Also, with those kinds of things, normally Blackbeard and Francis Drake hand those for free. And there's a reason why I hand those for free. Crap like this. Recently, podcaster Nick Moses sat down in an interview with Gary Bowser. During their talk, Bowser revealed that he's only processing that he'll be released early for good behavior. While in prison, Bowser worked at the prison library and started to repay his fine for Nintendo. For now, he only managed to pay $175, which was taken out in $25 monthly installments. Once he finds a new job back in his home country of Canada, Nintendo will continue to take 25 to 30% of his salary as per their agreement. Due to this fact, Bowser will likely have to continue paying Nintendo for the rest of his life. Wow. Yeah, Mario defeated the fake Bowser, which is a bootleg Goomba. Yeah, I might take on this. It's never a good idea to put someone close to a point where I have nothing left to lose. Definitely. Yeah, this is definitely a reason. This is definitely a reason that can happen. This is basically the video game company version of SAL support, aka child support. So we know who's being supported around there. And no, not natural sound like Harley. Bowser also alleged he was not one of the leaders of the organization, but marketing and PR manager. However, he actually was continuing to invade the authorities. Historically, Nintendo's always dealt with hackers or copyright violations with highly aggressive measures. Those in the past have also included Mars and influencers. Robert Lansik, district judge during Bowser's trial, reportedly said Nintendo intended to sentence his message to other hackers. Yeah, pains me to file with such discussions about whether Gary Bowser deserved a sentence or not. Some may regard it as an overreach by Nintendo, some may deem it a fair sentence was essentially theft. Ugh. Yeah, I'm quite... Man. Well, he definitely deserved it, but... This was very far. This was like too far, man. At this point, if he does something crazy, I don't know if I can have much sympathy for Nintendo as a company. Yeah. Yeah, this is exactly why we stick to Francis Drake and Blackbeard. Once again, at least those guys give those away for free. This is what happens when you don't. Yeah, this bad stuff happens when you don't. And yes, if you lower the horde. Yes, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yeah, just like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Kecleon. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon's Kecleon. You steal from those guys, they will fuck your shit up, and no questions asked. And they will follow you to the ends of the earth if you dare steal their items. And no teleportation won't save you. Imagine that Nuclear just went back to hacking instead of resolving Nintendo's servers. Oh man. That's scary. That's indeed scary. Yeah, that's indeed scary. You're definitely in the spirit while Pergus not. Also, Explosive Sky is the best Pokemon game there. Yeah, not tried that one yet. Yeah, I definitely should then. And yes, in all the games, stealing from Kecleon is no good at all. You do that once again. Yeah, you do that once again. They're on your ass like a cloud on Altadia. But enough about that. Yeah, it's a third edition for Explorers of Time and / Darkness. Oh. Very good to know. Now we're getting even more ridiculous territory. And this very incident definitely jogs my memory. For those that checked it out, how many of you remember 12 Days of Lunacy 2022 Day 5? Yeah, that day. This next incident is from that same person. Yeah, that same person who got caught with a butt plugger. However, she ended up getting quite the taste of karma here. Yeah, this is a taste of karma. Why I say it's a taste of karma is because, yeah, you just don't go dealing with that kind of work and expecting things not to leak out and expecting things not to be exposed. Even in the tightest of legalities, that shit's still gonna leak out. Wanna see why? Let's see why. So this only fool star got caught with a sex toy filled with boyfriend's ashes, got kicked out of a university. Yes, this is that same person. Sarah Button was once caught with a butt plug filled with her dead boyfriend's ashes at an airport. Now she got kicked out of university for posting racy content on social media. Well, no, duh. So it's close, spirit close. Well, no, duh. No, yeah, and I also like to replace. Yeah, YouTube then forces to replace words anyway, but honestly, like this replacement, only fools. I want to pick that up. I'm picking that up. The only fool stars claiming she was booted from university after posting adult content on social media. Sarah Button, who previously hit the headlines after getting caught with some Ackright toy filled with her dead boyfriend's ashes. Yes, that's a term I'll explain in a short later on. So she was kicked from her law degree course from sharing racy snaps on Instagram. Yes, insert psycho girlfriend meme. Oh, it's inside your heart always. Is he? Yes, he's inside always. Yeah, and quoting her, that was his favorite place before he passed. Speaking of new PR, the 23-year-old who raises around 890k pound notes per month on Only Fool said, "He told me I wouldn't be able to continue on at my course." Well, no, duh. There was only a time before that leaked out. You had to have prepared for this, didn't you? Of course you didn't. Anyway, it was coming up to the time of practical placement. We will allocate legal firms to do placement hours which were necessary for the next academic year. Well, if you got through a professor or through the school recognize me or something, though. Oh yeah, you died where you lived in my ass. Yeah, good one. Had to address that one early. Zooming right along. And yeah. I'm roasting that one later. I was calling the admin bull. I said yes. It was me. I said yes. Ooh, big mistake. That's why they was under the guise of an alias. But apparently it was against some social media policy that signed applying for the course even though it's a completely different name. Oh, you also didn't read the fine print. No one reads the fine print. I said I couldn't continue with the course of my online presence. Although she doesn't reveal the university she was attending, she wanted to state that she was angry because how hard the course had been. How the amount of effort she put in. Yeah, and she wasn't going to give it up to some random thought that was posting her butthole all over the internet. Although she doesn't reveal which university she was attending, she went on to state that she was. Oh man, that was not a quote. Oh, I'm sorry, that was not a quote. Ah, well. However, she was told that if she changed her adult content to different themes, she would be allowed to return. Oh, man. Or they just tricked him and said, psych, your ass ain't going back anyway. Here's your ban, here's your restraining order. Go bother some other college. And by the way, we're doubling your fees. Do you realize how base that would be? Anyway, the incident took place in Brisbane, Australia, where the influencer is based last summer, but this is the first time she has shared a story, and here, the choker. Read the choker. This tells you everything you need to know about the person when you have a choker or any other article that says you're a urinal. Oh man, I bet she already went to Dubai. I already bet she already went to Dubai wearing this. If that was part of her content, man. Well, we'll need more than Walpurgis not to cleanse that domain. Walpurgis not and giant meteor ain't enough. And yes, I'm talking about the witch Walpurgis not here. Yes, that witch from Madoka Magica. Continuing forward, being kicked out of university has led to receiving a huge backlash from family, friends, and trolls online. Whoa, no shucking fit, Sherlock. She said that was the first of my family to go to university, so it's definitely caused a bit of a ripple. People kind of blame me for my choice, but I know I'll go back. Yeah, you'll definitely try. You'll definitely try some swindlery. Calling that there. Comments on the internet are either complete outrage for me at the situation. The comments on the internet are either complete outrage for me. But the situation where, well, it's your own damn fault, video. And yes, it's your own damn fault. A lot of people encourage me to fight against bots at the consequences of my actions. Huh, well then that's unexpected. A lot of people prefer sexual esteem being discriminated against. Or I people also think that a lot of ways for really being incorporated into society. I don't know about that. Unfortunately, I don't know about that. I'm not mad about my own complete more sets of ramifications. No, you didn't. No, you don't. Use the Holy Bible. Yeah. Literally that meme where he's holding the cross against a monster. Where a baby holding the cross against a monster. That's him to this thought right here. And that's thankfully the end of it. That's thankfully the end of that. Yes, thankfully into that. Yeah, there's no way you're coming back from any of this whatsoever. Man. No, I know she was gonna use. Yeah, I know the next one. She's gonna use that for a nun cosplay. I'm normally into that, but yeah, in that case, no thank you. Considering the power on that compels you. The power of Benjamin Franklin compels you. Man. Next topic. Next topic, and yeah. I hope you guys are staying along, because this one, the second I saw this article, and this is actually the best article for it. Second I saw this report, I can tell, yeah, I'm reporting this right now, but not only this is something epic for Walpurgis Not, this is definitely a shoe-in for the next 12 days of lunacy. To say ahead, if you have someone loyal enough to protect your assets from you in case of someone totally predatory that's about to divorce rape you, definitely cherish that person till the end. Cherish them till the end. They're 100% real. Help him check your net. Help him pick your net spouse if you still want to be into that sort of thing. Or help him move the fortune to somewhere else that ain't to someone else that ain't a layer of hell at all. Yeah. And yeah, divorce rates are turned meme and Platonki getting any global programming at all whatsoever. Yeah. Man. Yeah, fully agreed. But let's jump right into it. Yes, this one. Yes, this one with this based move here. So, Akraf Hakimi, that's why I've tried to pilfer and claim half his fortune, discovers nothing in his name. Yeah, beautiful method. Let's do a deep dive into this. So Moroccan footballer Akraf Hakimi's ex-wife Hiba Bouk failed to acquire half his fortune, as Hakimi reported he has nothing in his name at all. The Spanish Daily Marca reported on Thursday. And yes, that country is one of the worst places to not only be divorced at. It's worse in general to own. It's worse in general if you own a penis. Yes, that means me. So if I run to Spain, I'll still catch hell. No way I'm staying there. That's the other. Yeah, that's either domain. Close to one I'll get is Paldea. And Paldea, as nasty as that was, it was fun. But still. According to a report, a book asked for half of Hakimi's assets and fortune when filing for a divorce. However, when she was informed that Hakimi had nothing in his name, everything he had was in his mother's name. Yeah, turned out to be one of the set few of mothers actually worth a damn these days. Akraf cherish her till the end. The report added that his mother is even the beneficiary of his salary. Then, according to a report by Morocco World News in June, the pair of St. Germain played its sixth highest and paid American footballer only more than $21,500 per week. However, Hakimi is facing preliminary charges of a rape after a 24-year-old woman falsely accused him of raping Fergus in February. And I'm saying falsely here because it's next line. Police opened an investigation in the matter, even though the alleged victim told them that she only wanted to make a statement of rape without filing an official complaint. Yeah, that means it's definitely bogus. I seriously hope some guys from Animal Crossing and Minecraft show up to deal with her. Well, police open an investigation. No. Next line. I'm sorry. Next line. Last month, Albuck broke her silence for the first time on the struggle snuggle allegations against Hakimi and said she would always stand by the side of victims. No, she doesn't. She definitely doesn't. She definitely planned that Holzer to further ruin his life. I'm calling that here. About Hakimi met in 2018 when he was playing for Dortmund in Germany. He was just 12 years old and gained recognition for a role in the Spanish crime drama El Principe. And yeah, this thing was definitely doing with predatory behavior in that case. In this case, she was seriously hunting for a pet wallet there as her womb was about to die off then. Yeah, I'm seriously glad she got nothing here. Then in 2020, the couple got married in a private ceremony before welcoming their first child. The second one was born this year. However, reportedly in another one, the monster ends up having to pay him because he owns nothing. Once again, he owns nothing. Still, once again, he owns nothing. His mother owns everything. And his yeah, nothing for her ugly ass. And another he owns nothing, and his mom is guarding that proudly. Thank goodness. In fact, there was another report that said he may end up getting her half of her fortune after all. Just know the Demont courts back there would want this to not happen again after that. But anyway. Good on him for the space move in general. Good on Ocrop for this based move in general. Hopefully it stays away from the meat grinder for good. And actually moves out of Spain. Once again, that place is hell for anyone that owns a penis. Moving right along. Skirting quite the lot. It was adjacent, but I definitely skirted quite the line. Don't want to go too hard and break my... Yeah. Don't want to be breaking the fourth rule whatsoever. That's an instant ban. That's how the channel gets nuked. People already lost their rights and lords from breaking rule number 8. You get depersoned for breaking rule number 4. Like, I know a couple dudes and people who thought we're gay. We were like, oh, we're just living together and work to support each other. Supergirl's fans about gay. Understood. Well, fully understood. And that's in case things entirely hit the fan. Well, unless common law ends up becoming a thing there. But enough about that. Let's stop skirting the line. Let's stop skirting the line before I get wholesale nuked. Once again, breaking rule number 4 is an instant ban. Onward to the next topic. We have four more that's more ridiculous than this. And this time per tradition. We've also went into this cesspool. We also went into this cesspool this time last year. And yeah, I saw that hiccup. You can refresh if you've seen these. Definitely refresh. I saw it hiccup. You can't fool me, sir. It actually had hiccups back then. That's messed up. This recipe in one of my cookbooks, just a sponge. Oh yeah, creating a sponge or a sponge cake. but no getting food yet. Four more left in the gauntlet. So now I ended up getting directed towards this one, and this one is super funny. I know times are seriously tough, and more people are either voluntarily or involuntarily having to live with their still live with their folks. No, that's not weird in some cultures, but it's either weird in many cultures or if they were complete and utter bastards. And for some cases, yeah. No wonder my folks got locked up in Madhouse domain. And that's the main asylum. Being locked up in a bomb in the main asylum. Oh, V Scorpio, welcome. We got 4 huge treats left. For this will Pergus not. And this is one of them. Once again, this ended up catching my attention somewhere else. I ended up having to hunt that one down. And yeah. Yeah, we're at that place again. Yeah, we're at that place again with a throwaway still about, but this time, you know, someone should do a parody of Peach's Murasaki singing about Asagi. Oh yeah, that. Oh yeah, that. I won't elaborate any further. Also, I hope you can. Oh yeah, commission Bello D Gaming. Definitely commission Bello D Gaming for that. I need it. Yeah, he has done some streams of that, but I need to learn from him. I need to learn MMD from him. I'll likely end up using that. I'll likely end up using that for filming as well. So anyway, onward to the topic. From here, am I the asshole for labeling all the balls in the house because my adult children are complete idiots? Yeah, most everyone here says she isn't, but let's hear her out. Well, I have 2 of my children living with me. One has graduated from college and the other is a junior. I have to purchase Medicaid shampoo because of a scalp condition. It is by prescription and is expensive. It also comes in packaging that's meant to be stored upright. Not on its side and definitely not upside down. My daughter has her hair products in the shower and I do not touch them. My son also keeps its Axe body wash / shampoo / conditioner / woman repellent in the shower. Also do not touch it since I have zero desire to smell like a high school locker room. Yeah, that's what it does, smell like a locker room. That also makes for good mace. Fun fact, I actually carry that for mace. I still have it in my possession. There's still a bunch left. And once the blindness will stop. But you're still gonna but the crook out at hand, they're still gonna have a skunk effect, and that's easier for them to spot. Even crooks are into those types of even into the receiving end of those types of shenanigans. Don't want to stay away from that. Don't want to stay away from that crook there. Likely makes it super easy for police to spy instantly. Smell that from miles away. Yeah, straight stank. Yeah, that was actually a Christmas present that I've had for a long time. Until I've used it I hadn't actually used it until a good while ago last year. Then the smell ended up overtaking the entire home. Then one day I thought, yeah, I'll definitely use, yeah, this would make for some good mace. I'm definitely using this for mace. Yeah, using M338 warhead makes a good short-range self-defense. Anyway, back to this at hand. Well, I'll keep my shampoo in there as well, since it's my house and I can keep my shit whatever I want. For some reason, the two of them cannot understand that, and not all packaging is meant to be upside down. If I was an entire bottle of my shampoo was upside down, they touched it for some reason. The old job that the spot was just not engineered for that. I talked to them both, and I explained that they should not touch my stuff. That they accidentally tipped over my shampoo was meant to be stored with a lid at the top. I came on last week to find my shampoo leaking out of the bottle again, upside down. I ordered 500 stickers say this side up with an arrow pointing upwards, with the words are upright, and I put them on everything in the house that might leak. My shopping being literally covered in them. Oh, good. Oh, I had 500 stickers to say this side up, with an arrow pointing upright when the words are upright, when I put them on everything in the house that might leak, with my shampoo being literally covered in them once again. The friends over last week and they those to relish, ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, etc. were all labeled. My kids were embarrassed when they explained why. They think I'm the asshole for putting labels on everything since they only fuck with my shampoo. Since it's an $80 bottle, they said they would take off all the labels that they agreed to pay for my shampoo. Thus far, they have declined. Yeah, definitely my verdict here. NTA, you're definitely not the asshole here. It's on this is on them. This is on them. This is a good move. The labels are a good move. Yeah, imagine being that dumb, man. Man should outdo my entire family for in case of this. Man. Okay, no, that's just the kids being super black hole brain. That's from Lynx, bro. From Nate, big empty scientist from Old World Blues. Also from Lynx. So yeah, well, good start from Fault 1 to New Vegas are the only games that can get me to listen to dialogue for over an hour at a time. Wow, amazing choices. Good on you, Lynx. Once again, good on you, Lynx, bro. Three topics remain in the gauntlet. And this next one, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think those kids were dumb. These next two are the dumbest guys you've ever seen in a good while. We're talking bots of rocks dumb. No, this makes the bots of rocks look jealous. Yeah, I can't expect God to do all the work, yeah. Yeah, I gotta expose these guys somehow. But still, yeah, this next disaster makes a bots of rocks look jealous. Makes molasses jealous. The nearest airhead VTuber that you know around, yeah, they're jealous because of how dumb this is. So, the FBI arrested a guardsman who applied for a job on RedHitman.com. Yes, this was a parody site. Yeah, the pet rock looked like they have 1,770 IQ. Who are you that you do not know your own history? From Ulysses in New Vegas, Lonesome Road. Yeah, this guy did not know his own history at all. Joshua Garcia reportedly told an undercover agent that he was an excellent shot and willing to torture people and cut off fingers or ears. So that whole thing, oh man. The most obvious glowy op, and you fall for it. We're just not gonna hire you. We just want to suck you to jail. So, a fake website, RedHitman.com, has snagged another would-be killer for hire after a U.S. soldier applied to be an assassin accepted his first fake mission, apparently believing it to be real. Joshua Garcia, a Tennessee Air National Guardsman, was arrested after federal agents said he was found an online ad through the parody website. It was originally created in 2005 to advertise a cybersecurity company that never took off. However, recently it received many inquiries over the years about murder for hire services, according to the affidavit. Eventually, the site administrator turned into a parody site with fake testimonials, intake form to request services, and an application to become a hire killer. Quote from Agent 47 himself, "Thank you, Nate. You're making us look like a bunch of rounders." Garcia submitted an employment application on the 16th of February and sent several follow-up emails over the next month. In one follow-up, he added a section of, "Why do I want this job?" according to the affidavit. Well, I'm looking for the job that pays well, related to my military experience, shooting and killing the market target, so I can support my kid on the way. What can I say? I enjoy doing what I do. So if I find a job that is similar to it, such as this one, put me in coach. It reads. At the beginning of April, an undercover FBI agent claiming to be a field coordinator for the company reached out to Garcia, aka the most obvious glowy op ever. Garcia told the agent he needed money and thought he would be good at killing people because he thought his military experience was because he was an excellent shot, according to the legal affidavit. They spoke about the supposed job, including whether he was willing to torture people and cutting off fingers for ears, out of Corona style. Yes, Yubi. Garcia reportedly positively asked why he wanted to get involved. Garcia told the agent he was looking at civilian law enforcement and wanted to do something more exciting. Then on Wednesday, Garcia met the agent in part where the agent provided him with a fictional target package. He also paid Garcia $2,500, supposedly the first of 2 installments. Garcia ended up being arrested that same day. Because of course. Convicted, Garcia faced up to 10 years prison, according to a news release from the U.S. Attorney's Office in Middle District of Tennessee. And that's the end. Oh, man. Yeah, seriously, man. Caesar's told me I can kill you. Any preference? Yeah, right, bullet agent. I sleep at a marathon. Hey, with the 36-star broth. And yes, that's actual parody. The doorway is not safe, but we are. Come on, man. Oh man, I am so reading this one. Forget this, I'm reading this one. Run the Hitman, your point-and-click solution. We are 100% HIPAA compliant. Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act of 1964. Couple of very free description ain't doing that. Well, dark web is not safe for we are. It's a common knowledge that the dark and deep webs are not safe for marketplaces. Occur on the nefarious deeds. These sites are often fraught with potential risks, including viruses and fraud is rampant. There's no guarantee of privacy, and your information can be leaked to less than referable websites, including law enforcement agencies, and that's no fun. The good news is that Rent a Hitman is a safe and secure option that's easily accessible on the World Wide Web. We place great importance on maintaining the confidentiality in our clients and ensuring that their privacy is under HIPAA, the Hitman Information Privacy and Protection Act of 1964. In all contrast, our competitors' websites can't make the same claim, and their credibility is questionable at best. So when it comes to your safety and peace of mind, choose Rent a Hitman. Capiche? So, the dark web's a big giveaway. It's ain't even on the dark net. Yeah. Oh, man. No. I had to do that double duty. I had to. I just had to do that. Oh, man. I love it here. I love it here, don't you? A year in. I'm glad for this anniversary. I'm glad for this Sanity check anniversary. We have 2 more to go. This net, yeah, and this one is, besides this one is the dumbest guy. This one ended up being the dumbest guy. He ain't putting himself in a Genghis Khan situation, and instead of snuggle struggling like he's infamous for, this guy here just gives everything away. And me know why he gives it, and I will show you right now how he's giving everything away. So the court orders a sperm donor who father at least 550 kids to please stop. No more. No more. And I just gotta share an old world blues big antique brands quote. Let's dive into this. A Dutch court banned a sperm donor from making more donations out to discover he fathered at least 550 children. Don't you think that's a bit much? Yeah. That's all up an array of fully erect hand penises. Activate vivisector switch tries to serve. Oh man, continuing forward. Hog District Court ruled for Jonathan M. to immediately stop donating sperm under Dutch privacy rules. Yeah, and unfortunately, under normal circumstances, there unfortunately is no privacy rules in that case. That's why smart dudes don't donate no sperm. Because their anonymity and autonomy is out the window when some subhuman Karen decides to straight up decide to, you know what, I'll just straight up put this guy on child support, aka South support. You know, I'll do that. Hell no, man, hell no. But this guy Yeah, but this guy did not care. He obviously didn't care. The court also ruled that the sperm still in the storage should be destroyed except if it was already reserved for parents. Yeah, this guy ended up being modern day Genghis Khan without the cruelty. According to a preliminary relief judge, he lied to his he straight up lied to parents. He deliberately misinformed about how many children he already fathered and how many he was still planning to father. Oh man, he was definitely planning to repopulate that area. Over half a thousand. That's over half a thousand. Yeah, he was impregnating and breeding here. The Clunk guidelines said that the donors are allowed to father a maximum of 25 children with 12 mothers. Wow, 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 wow. That's already too damn much. This prevents inbreeding, incest, and psychological problems for donor children, and they're gonna get all of that. They're gonna get all of that, trust me. Jonathan spread his seed way, and so his wild oats past that limitation by donating sperm 13 clinics in the Netherlands and abroad. He also violated rules by making direct contact with the prospective parents. Yeah. Then Jonathan took it a step further. He went the extra mile, helping his 550 plus children connect with their roots to create an online platform, voluntarily decide to bond their siblings or their biological father. This approach to parenting children should be considered an entirely new concept. Oh, wow, man. It's an entirely new concept, all right. Yeah, it doesn't work for me. Indeed. Stitching Donor Kind, the non-profit organization that advocates for people whose biological parent was a donor and the mother who had a child conceived with him sperm, filed the proceedings and argued that a mass donation by one person could also be psychologically damaging for mothers. Ugh. And you care about the mothers here. Screw those things. What about the children? All right, you never cared for those either. Some of the mothers said they were led to believe that Jonathan didn't donate his sperm frequently, and that it feels as though they have involuntarily taken a part of a strange social experiment. Court statement said, at score, the case is about conflicting fundamental rights. On one hand, the right with regard to the privacy of the parents and the donor children, protected by Article 8 of the European Convention of Human Rights, and the other at the same right to donor. The court primarily reference proceedings is of the opinion that the interest in the donor children, that their parents outweigh the interest in the donor continuing to donate sperm, and new prospective parents in the event of a ban or donating sperm to new prospective parents. I don't know what this man's game plan was, but he's definitely a weirdo. Yeah. Yeah. He lied, broke the rules, and created negative and psychological consequences for the parents and the children. All his parents are now confronted with the fact that the children and their family are part of a huge kinship network of hundreds of half-siblings, which they did not choose. It's therefore in their interest in this kinship network to not extend any further. Yes, this insanity's gotta stop, unquote. Yeah, that's the end. Yeah, that's definitely the end. It's the end of that. We're going to this bonfire, dear Lord. Team for reading chat now. What logic is this? Keep your filthy penis Sophia out of our labs and secrets. Also, from Nathan, you know you love multiple quotes from Old World Blues. Also from him, this is the first time I ever celebrate while Pergus not, making us a permanent holiday to celebrate every year. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I am doing this because of Madoka Magica, and now this and this on our plate. From Narcothobia Z, great way to celebrate this anniversary. I'm gonna put this thumbnail of this video or highlights of it. And from Jats, when it's spring sea with no plan, all boss free at all. Yeah, enough wild oats happened. Yeah, enough wild oats happened. And alas, we have finally reached the last one. We have finally reached the last topic of this gauntlet. Those that made this far, thank you in advance. You made this Walpurgis knot extra fun. You made this extra fun, and we made sure that we kept those witches at bay. Madoka herself would be proud. And thankfully it showed that whole glacier. Yes, this last one, this is definitely of a monument. And get what kind of monument that is. So without too much further ado. Yeah, you know what? I need to drink. Glass of coffee. Let's do this. So, who's the last challenger here before we end off? This thing. Dodo Man's throw for Newfoundland Iceberg will be hard to beat this tour season. Kenneth Perry's drone throw of a thought-looking berg in the harbor glacier, which has since collapsed, is getting plenty of attention. Yeah. From literally this, oh man. There's literally a place called Dildo in Newfoundland, Canada. Oh man. Any more ridiculous involved shenanigans there? That's gonna end up being a new Heavenly King alongside Ohio. No, the four Heavenly King scenario. A new Heavenly King alongside Ohio. And we're already past 4. Yes, we're already past 4 Heavenly Kings. Anyway, from Dildo in Newfoundland, Ken Preddy takes all sorts of throws of ice. Yeah, it wasn't expecting the one he took earlier this week to go as far as it did. Or maybe it was. Prey was Harbor Grace, Thursday, April 27, using his drone to take those and views of the sights and sounds as far as a small iceberg offshore. Couldn't really distinguish it from shore, but I flew out with the drone. I know the shape in question was kind of a wave in the other part, he said Friday. The shape in question? The first picture I took was that because it looked obviously like a male penis. I didn't get a lot of comments, I didn't expect this much. Yeah, Lord help the Nets Titanic, this thing is running that through. His Facebook post has already received 3,300 shares and more than 250 comments as far away as Africa. Yeah, this went global. Pretty sure it wasn't as imposing as some icebergs. It was still likely 30 feet high. Humans didn't look stable, likely topple soon or go limp, as he puts it. But it was tremendous, I'll tell you that. He admits it didn't look... Oh, man. In fact, in a few minutes after speaking to the Telegram, received an update that the top of already collapsed. Wow. F for respects here. As much attention Storm Pre says it might have gotten even more viral if it showed up around his hometown. Yeah, I'm dildo, so imagine that came into dildo. How much stretching we get? He said, too late. Way too late. And this is the end of it, ain't it? No, that's the end of it, unquote. Except for this one. Definitely outlined this one. From Quiddy Veddy Brewery. Yes, we make our beer. Not you! From Pure Iceberg Water. Good thing that thing already went limp. Already shot its load at the nearest boat somewhere. And I definitely know it's posh. Those shorts would take in anyone. Yeah, Bosch shorts would take in anyone. If you don't know that, she's also of Azure Lane. Menos, your wife was Enterprise. Yes. Yes. You know, in the case of 2D, everyone has hoes on the side. Come on. But anyway. Anyway, that is it. This is everything. Before we went off. Before we go out. Once again, I'm asking about your culture. What was the other in this case? It's at the end of this thing. Results now. Here. According to a poll, your culture, which is it? Opie/Booba and other are tied at 42%. Third place is Oshiri. However, I seriously feel bad for the Thigh Bros here because nobody chose that. Somehow nobody chose that. Man. Perhaps they're more so the leg crowd instead. Perhaps they're more so the leg or the foot crowd instead. So that's the only explanation from here. From nobody picking Futomomo/thighs as their faith. So couldn't choose all the above. I was like, yeah, I don't know if that's about someone. That's an other. That's covered in other. But yeah, it is time. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to keep this fire going for the rest of the night. Yeah, I picked other because mine was cunning. Excellent. Oh, excellent. Press other because I didn't know what to press. Oh, I definitely would have gone with other there. But yeah. Let's finally go back. But let's end things off at the scanner room. Let's end things off at the scanner room rather than just outside. Yes, the wife was entire stage journey. Yes, there's a. I believe we have an Azure Lane boat with that. Also, Kanko. Yes, we do. I believe she was recent, wasn't she? She looks recent. Yeah, I'm looking at both versions. Wow. Ugh, I forgot. I just looked ahead and yeah, I forgot about spoiler text. Yeah, Cerno's a genius, yes indeed. The strongest fairy. Somehow there's no New Jersey in case. Yeah, somehow there's no New Jersey in case of Concol. Yeah, I'm pulling some things. Yeah, I'm definitely pulling some things. Back to Sanity. Back to this room. Closest one was Iowa. Closest one in New Jersey was Iowa here. And that's in case of Concol. Azure Lane has a New Jersey. Yes, this is her right here. And for those wondering who Bosch is, that's this person. Yeah, we knew she could handle that iceberg. Another that. Another that. Yeah, that definitely was Cerno's doing damage. It's like looking like tabletop stats. Yeah, pretty much is. That's the game stat. That's the game stats here. All right, now it can go outside. Now it can go outside. Now I can go outside. Anyway. Yeah, that is everything. That's everything this farewell Purgus has to offer us. Managed to deal with a gauntlet of 20 topics. Next time they're definitely gonna be far less. I'll have to quality control a lot of it, but yeah. Thank you guys for sticking around. This was definitely fun. Oh yeah, I'm definitely reading this from Linkso. So can barely fuse a frog. You think she could sink the Titanic? I think it was actually guy considering the two the sister ships also say. Yeah, indeed. But still, everyone, once again, thank you so much. Many thanks for everything. Thanks for making this farewell Purgus not extremely fun here. So yeah, there was a nurse who was all three. Quite the trooper there. But anyway, yeah, let's end things off here. Thank you guys. You guys are amazing. And here's some more Sanity checks down the road. So everyone, thank you for everything. Please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe in case you want to see more. If you want to support me any further, there's a tip jar in the subscription and link tree, and definitely follow my Twitch when you can. There's gonna be a lot of action. There's gonna be a lot of action in the next week. That's to it being the full moon week. Definitely please ring any notification bells if you must, because yeah, the subbots alone is as bad as dirty as it is at thought. It's the thought object we last covered. Or the fortune of that divorce monster that just got pilfered herself. But anyway, thank you for everything. Until next time, be seeing ya. Yes, I just noticed the. Just noticed that smile. I got fits that. Should be just a wink. I got fits that. Spirit of Halfway Halloween. Be seeing ya. Yeah, happy Walpurgis not, aka Happy Half Halloween, and to many, many more.